What's up guys? In this video I'll be showing you how I changed this dataset into this dashboard and how I connected it to this. Without further ado, let's get started. So after creating this page, I realized that there are more variables, there are more information they actually want to appear in the dashboard. So I had to continue on another page, which actually brought me down here. So in relation to that, that is going to serve as a blueprint to what we actually want to create. So let me go back here. So they want the total sales. So they want the total sales, the total price, everything. They want to know their sales by state, and they want to know their sales by state, the year. They want to compare the month. There are many information they actually want to generate out from the data. So having this in mind, you need to work with those results that you actually want. So that's going to give an idea of how many interface you actually want to create. Total. So as for this, you have total sales, total cost. We are going to measure. In this one, we measure their sales in relation to each month. We measure their sales in relation to each month. So the first thing we want to do now is, since we now know the amount of interfaces we actually need, so we can now go ahead and create a template for such dashboard. So let's start with a fresh new data. So now let's open this up. So what we want to do now is create a template for dashboard. Let's name that. Okay, let's rename this dashboard. So let's come down to view. You actually don't need grid lines. I don't need these two, the rows and column tags. I don't need that. So what we want to do now is create an outline for our dashboard. Let me choose a background. Let me highlight this. Let me choose a background. Let me choose this. Okay, so this is actually what I chose when I first created it. So I'm just trying to recreate that stuff I'm just trying to recreate that dashboard I've created before. So let me just bring this one down. So to save time of this recording, let me just copy out the template here. I just copy out the template here. So let me go back. So what I'll do now is just let me paste it. Let me just paste it here. Okay. Let me see what we have here right now. Let me just bring this on front. Okay. So in case you are wondering how I actually do this, okay. Let me just shift this up a little bit to make sure everything is actually in alignment. So this is what I actually need for your template. So in case you're wondering how I actually achieve this, all you need to do is just come to insert, click on shapes. So you have this shape here. You can just just drag it. You can as well create your own layer to your kind of outline you want. You have, just like I've created this one now, you can change the color here, change the color to whatever you want. If you don't want the highlights, I mean the black part of this shape, you can just click it. You can just here is one for the outline. Click on the outline. As you can see, you don't have the black part again. But since I already have one here, right? So let me just work along with this template. So you can just put a name here. Let me just click on this. Let me just copy and paste that. Let me call here. Let me change this any name I want. Let me change that to Malcolm. Let me change that to Malcolm. Okay, welcome to home. I want to change that font. I just feel the font is too heavy. And I want to change something lighter. Let me change to normal regular. Okay. I think I'm good with name. I'm good with that. So what next? Okay, what next now? I want to just create a logo right here. So I want to create a logo right here. So let me just create that. So let me just create that. So let me just create that so you have an idea of how I actually did the rest. Copy, let me paste this. Let me drag it down a little bit. Let me make it into a smaller shape. So let me copy it. Okay. Let me then copy and paste this again. Let me change this one to white. Blue color. Let me change that to white. White. Okay. Now let me bring this forward into the front. Okay. I know why it's not showing up. Give me the full white. Let me just go to okay. Okay, I think that's good. Let me click on this, copy and paste it. So that's actually one of the fastest way you can do stuff right here, instead of you now starting to create again. So let me just highlight this. Let me more, and let me position it to the middle. Okay, I think it's okay. So what I want to do next is let me just copy and paste this again. Move to the top right here. Let me try and create a box. So let me go to insert. Come down to shape. Okay, I would use this. Let's create something not crazy though. If you actually have I don't know, if you actually have an emblem of the company, you can just as well use that one. So you can just zoom in to see it properly, to see it more. So I would love that this doesn't have any outline. So let me copy and paste it. Let me try and change the shape. Let me try and centralize it. Okay, that's good. One more. And this one too. Okay, so we have this thing like this. So let us give them colors. So let us go in colors. Let's go to okay, and let's change this to that is okay. So now let's copy this, paste it. There to access to get full access to data. So now let's go back to our normal size. Okay, so now here's what we have here. Copy and paste. So then let me copy this. Paste. Okay, we are good now. So this last part, we are going to finish our design. Come to insert, click on shapes. Okay, this. Shape format. No outline. Format shape. Okay. So let's just change this like this. Copy and paste it. Okay, so let me highlight that too. Copy and paste. So let me just copy this too. Copy, paste, copy that. So what we want to do now is start filling out the necessary data that we need. Now we are going to start with the upper part of the dashboard. So first thing first, let's start with the total sales here. Let me just take this, copy paste, bring it down. Total sales. So let me just put it in the middle around here. Let's go home. Let's change this to regular. Okay, it's better like that. So let's go to insert, text box. Let's go to text box right here. So now let's go to view. Let's change the formula bar. So now click on this, make sure the cursor is here, then come here. Okay, before we do that, so let's go to our data. Let's find the sum of the sales. Come back to data, home. Okay, insert, create a pivot table, new worksheet. So total sales, and I want to click on the sales based on month. Yes, okay, let's use the month based on month. So let me filter. So this is actually sales. This is actually sum of sales. So if I click on this and come, let me click on this, insert, slicer, slice by month. Let me see, what do we have in January? Okay. So what I want to do now is, all I need is this grand total right here. Let me equal to, okay, so let me just go equal to this, equal to this. So April, this. So if I click on January, we have January, February, March, April, May, June, July. Okay. So let me click here again, and let me, if I click on filter by here, let me see what's going to happen. Insert slicer by year, 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018. Okay, that works perfectly. And this too works perfectly, as you can see. So if I click on 2015, this is what we have for January 2015. Okay, that works perfectly for us. So now let's go back to our dashboard. Then click on this, come back here, equal to, go back to our sheet 2, then click on this. Okay, so it's 36, that's too big. 24, okay, so very actually nice. Shape format, no fill, no line. So let's go back. Some sales. So let's come here. Currency. Okay, so let's go to the dashboard. So now, as you can see, we already have it here. So this is actually nice. Okay, so now we are done with the total sales. So next we want to work on is the total cost. So click on this, let's copy and paste. Cost, take this, copy and paste. Simple. So now what we need to do now is go back to data, same as a pivot table. Cost and move. So just same thing. The main reason I'm using this method of bringing out the slicer is that I would know that this thing is actually functioning well. It's not as if that after I've done everything, then I now find that the slicer is not working properly with what I actually want to do. So that's why I'm bringing up the slicer at the early stage. Click on the slicer, filter it by month, click on January, come here, equal to this, and this is equal to this, declare the January, and this, so we have this. So let's just go and format this. Currency. Cost. So let's go to the dashboard. Equal to cost. So let me check my sales and let me see what I actually filtered it by to make it have a lesser figure compared to total cost. So let me check. Okay, 215 of February of 2015. Then we come to cost. Click on this. Insert slicer. Click on here. Okay. So let me check. February 15th. So we have for 3. So let me go to my dashboard. We have for 3 here, we have for 5 here. So it actually makes sense. So now next I want to work on is our income. Copy, paste, copy and paste, income, take these two, copy, paste. So the same procedure, just go to so the same procedure, go to data income, right? Insert variables, new worksheet, okay, profit, the month. So you have the month here. So go like this, slicer. We have the month February. Equal to this. Equal to this. This. Okay. So this is what we have here. So click here. Hey, what we want to do now is this and this. Okay, now let's insert under slicer. Yeah. 15. And this is what we have as profit for that year. So this is what we have. So this is what we have as profit for that period. So let's go back to dashboard. Equal to. It's equal to sheet 4, which is actually equal. Income. So click on here. Currency 0. $24. Okay. So now let's check. Next thing is total tax, right? Copy, paste. Total tax. So what I want to do now is total tax 177. So let's move. Okay, total tax. Let's go back to our data. Insert, private chart, new worksheet. Okay. Click on tax. Now month. Insert slicers. Picture your new ones. Another one. Insert again. By year. create so instead of having February here, let's just refer that to here. So from here, currency 0. English US. Okay. Dashboard. Equal to sheet 5, which is actually tabs. Four. Save line. Okay. So what I want to do next is create a trend for each items in the interface. So I'm going to create a trend for this and this name. So for that, what I'm going to do is just for that, I will not be creating a slicer based on month for that. I will create a slicer based on year. So that's just going to show the performance of year of each item.